Hello there YouTube, in this video we are going to learn all the meta attacking tricks that NICOLASS used to beat TEKKZ in FGS semi-final. So guys, first we must pay close attention to how NICOLASS defends. Look, whenever TEKKZ is recycling, what is he going to do? He's going to pull off the offside trap because TEKKZ loves to get one-on-one with his defenders. Because once he is one-on-one, he will beat you with a skill move. And this is also very effective even if you are playing rivals, weekend league, if you can get one-on-one and use the appropriate skill move. He knows that he will shut down his strikers and just pay close attention to what TEKKZ is thinking next. Always trying to shut down his strikers and forcing him down the wing. Once he's down the wing, it's also a very threatening position to be in. But still, you would prefer your opponent to go down the wing rather than come back in the middle and get one-on-one with you, especially when the opponent is TEKKZ, right? Next up, when he is building up from the back, he will focus on little details. He will not give the ball back, because if you give the ball away in your own half, you are doomed, right? So you cannot make these little mistakes. FIFA at the highest level is no different, but it's all about these little margins, right? And you have to use the meta and you have to give yourself more options. Talking about giving yourself more options, you can see he has told Mendy to run, he has told R9 to run. Now what has happened? Now TEKKZ has to mark these two guys and also make sure that he's applying some pressure on the ball carrier, right? So you will see how this will open up his defense. Will he use these two players? No, he will not use them, but he had to cover. If TEKKZ did not cover these players, NICOLASS will be able to make this pass inside. Instead, NICOLASS will tell Yaya Toure to run, go for the German cross. TEKKZ does not mark the German cross, which is very poor from him, and NICOLASS almost ends up scoring a goal. How? Very simple. He told his players to run, opened up space on the wing, baited TEKKZ, told his player to go for the German cross. Making manual runs is so important, right? And went for the German cross. Next up, you will see once again, baiting, tells his player to go for the German cross again, just to create another threat in TEKKZ's mind. And you will see now TEKKZ is marking that guy, and instead he has left open the space for Benzema to go for the step over. Speed boost step overs are so overpowered. Once you can go on the wing, go for the speed boost step overs and go for the pass inside, it is killer. So all about putting yourself up in a situation where you can use the meta of the game, rather that be the German cross, rather that be the step overs or the pass inside from the wings. You will see once again, he tells Nkunku to run. TEKKZ does not mark it. Very poor switching from TEKKZ. What happens next? He will not decide to pass the ball because TEKKZ is marking it. Instead, he will go for the shoot, gets a little lucky. NICOLASS ends up scoring a goal. Low driven shots are also very overpowered, so try to use them as much as you can. With Yaya Toure, he has space. He will go for the through pass, exploit the wings, but you have already seen that NICOLASS has scored 2 goals from the wing. What is he going to do instead? He is going to cut back inside, right? Because it's all about mixing up. If you always go down the wing, you're not going to improve. Now he has told Benzema to run for the German cross. TEKKZ's first reaction is, okay, he did the German cross before, almost scored, now I need to cover the German cross, right? Which is correct. But instead, what will happen? NICOLASS will now have more attacking options to exploit. See? And he uses these. Why am I telling you guys these things? The only reason to tell you guys this thing is, see, you have to use your tools appropriately in order to open up the defense of your opponent. If you don't do it, if you play like a headless chicken, you can only go so far in FIFA. With Mendy, you will see once again, coming down the wing, go for the beautiful pass inside to R9, nutmegs Van Dijk, ends up scoring an easy goal, right? So far, we have seen how NICOLASS was able to use the step overs, the German cross, the manual runs, and the wings in order to open up TEKKZ's defense. TEKKZ did win the second leg 2-0, but it was not enough, and NICOLASS won this match, right? And ended up as the runner-up in FGS. We will also talk about the final, but talking about this match particularly, guys, we have to focus on one more thing. That is, using fullbacks is very important. If you do not use fullbacks in your attack in FIFA 23, rather that be by manual runs or putting them on balanced in your custom tactics, you are not going to improve as a FIFA player. So make sure these 4 boxes are checked. German crosses, step overs, using overlapping fullbacks and going from the wings. Now click here to learn the best 442 custom tactics on FIFA 23.